Wyoming Valley West head coach Pat Keating. And Pat, welcome into the show this morning.
Morning, John.
Well, you guys started out with a rough record. You guys have grinded and fought through, and everybody who's played Valley West, whether they've won or lost, I can just say they're huge. They're monsters up front. Let's talk a little bit about the job last night you guys are able to do.
Well, that's been a big reason of why we are where we're at right now and still playing. Made some tweaks up front, and some younger guys have been able to step in and mesh with older guys and veterans up there, and they've controlled games for us the past few weeks. And when at any level, when you have offense and defensive lines, who are controlling things up front, it makes life easy on you as a coach, and those guys are really doing a great job for us.
Old school football in some ways. You guys had some hard running backs and running the football. Talk a little bit about the effort from some of those guys last evening.
Yeah, it was a total group effort, and it's kind of what we envisioned here at the start of the season. And Robbie Dwyer, as a quarterback, he's a 215-pound kid who could run. So, that puts stress on defense in certain ways. And then Zach Davies and Sean Makovich. It's kind of like a three-headed monster there with all of them. And, they could all run the ball adequately. They all run the ball hard. They're physical. And, when you mix that with our, big physical offensive line, it's pretty tough on opposing defenses.
You guys are a coaching group that does your homework, that's for sure. Talk a little bit about what you saw against a District 11 team like Whitehall on film and what you tried to do and whether you took some things away that they did or you just took advantage of some things that you guys do.
Yeah, they our staff did a phenomenal job, and the kids did a great job of executing it. But, when we went down there, Whitehall is a very explosive team, as are a lot of teams down there. We have the utmost respect for the brand of football that's down there in District 11 in the Lehigh Valley. Basically, what we wanted to do was we wanted to be able to control things. We wanted to control time of possession. We wanted to limit their offensive possessions. And in order to do that, we wanted to, control things up front, which we were able to do. And, one of the things I think, our style of offense is a little bit different than what they see. So we wanted to put some stress on them formationally, and we kind of threw the kitchen sink at them last night. And, a lot of shifts, a lot of motions, a lot of different personnel groups, and it was a lot on the kids. So, I'm really proud of the kids for the amount of work and the mental effort that went into executing that last night.
All right. If my good eye caught it right this morning, peeking at some of these bracket things and everything, I guess the team you're going to play plays today at 1 o'clock down in Philly, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's the way it looks.
Well, we wish you the best next week. I know you guys will soak up what you could, and it'll be a hard work week for Wyoming Valley West, but it's great to play another week, Pat. Congratulations on fighting through all this and getting a big win against the Whitehall team.
Thank you, John.
All right, Pat Keating, the head coach there at Wyoming Valley West, and they've been up against it. Started out 1-5. They come all the way back. They make it to the playoffs, so incredible job there in 5A and beat Whitehall. So really turned a lot of heads last night, that's for sure. We got more high school football to talk about. Scranton Prep was victorious last night. That was a hard-fought win against Loyalsock. We'll talk to them. We're going to talk a little bit with the some baseball players we have in studio today. So Electric City Baseball Softball Academy. We'll talk with East Coast Sandhogs and Paul McGloin with us, a couple players in studio. We're going to talk with J.P. Waleski. He is a referee in the AHL. Started at around age 10. Has fought his way through. Yogi Roth is going to join us. Yogi out there on the West Coast doing games in the Pac-10. Pac-10, it might be the Pac-12 now for all of that intensive purposes, but nonetheless has done a great job. And Lackawanna Trail grad, University of Pittsburgh grad, so we'll talk with him coming up here as well. Let's take a time out. Let's head out to our local State Farm insurance agent, Daryl Hubbard. Break like a good neighbor. Daryl Hubbard is there. We'll be back here on WIOK.